Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dexter and I welcome you back to the Mango Grow for this quick analysis video on Chainlink and Bitcoin. This video is going to be a quick video because, well, I wasn't intending on doing a video at all today because I was working pretty much all day on a project for the guys in the seed program, and I'm pretty excited to announce that very soon. But hey, let's start with the analysis. We are looking at Link first today because I did take a trade earlier this morning on Link. In fact, pretty much everybody or a lot of people in the seed program took this trade, essentially a breakdown of the structure over here. I took my trade around the $3.30 mark, somewhere right over here, and I'll be looking for further continuation to the downside. Now we have taken out the wick at $3.19. Do we see that continuation? I am leaning towards it, but it doesn't mean that we see it right away. We could see a pop on over to around $3.28, $3.25 before seeing that continuation. Or hey, perhaps we're wrong on the trade entirely and we see Link actually bounce. Now, here's the thing about this trade. We are playing against a major trend towards the upside, right? The daily time frame is still against us, but I'm kind of breaking a few rules over here and betting on Link actually making its way down at least to around $2.90. That is where I have my first target. Let's go ahead and turn on the mango ribbon and see what is going on over here. And we can see that the Kijun is also lining up with our horizontal that we marked out these horizontals like weeks ago, right? And Link trades so beautifully. As you can see, we also lost the 4-hour 21 EMA for the first time after a very long time, right? We've been using it as support very well, finally breaking it. The 10 SMA is also crossing down onto the 21 EMA. Not a good look over here. I'll be looking for continuation on over to the Kijun over here. The 6-hour time frame too has done something special. It's lost the 6-hour 21 EMA as well as the Tenkin, I believe. Yep, this is not looking good either. And the 200 moving average is where I'd be looking for price to come down to at the very least, which is $2.98. The Kijun coming in at $2.88 and a horizontal sitting smack in the middle of both of those support lines right over there. So do we make our way down over here, or does Link get picked up on the higher time frame? I am actually leaning towards Link coming down over here, which is why I put on the trade, right? Let's look at the 8-hour, and 8-hour has support over here. The 12-hour probably does have support somewhere around there too. And you guys might be thinking, yeah, 12-hour coming in around $3, right? Why are you taking the trade over here, Sean, if the higher time frames, if the mid time frames at the very least have support? I do believe daily 10 SMA has support right over there as well. Yep, at $3.15, right? In fact, we've not really lost the Kijun just yet. Tomorrow, if we close into the Kijun over here, above the Kijun, I may reconsider. So now you guys might be thinking, again, Sean, why are you taking this trade? Because guys, this blue box territory over here is major. This is weekly resistance that I'm looking at. It is also the breakdown point that was essentially the impetus for this entire move towards the downside, the big move towards the downside. So I am using this resistance, this weekly resistance over here as my level to play off. So until we break this resistance towards the upside, I am going to be, I don't say I'm bearish on Link because it has made a really good move towards the upside, but I will not be bullish just yet. I've been saying this for a while, and I do think that this is a really easy position to manage your trade-off, right? And the downside trend continuation is definitely worth the risk. Okay, now just because, guys, I am taking a short position on Link does not mean I hate Link. All right, you guys cannot think that way. In fact, a lot of you try to buy Link, sell Link, buy Link, sell Link to increase your stash, right? Technically, what you're doing is you are shorting Link. You're going short in comparison to your original stash, right? So let's say you have 100 Link and then you sell 50 of your Link to be able to buy back lower. Aren't you in a way short Link, right? You're 50 short, right? You're short 50 Link compared to your 100 stash. So think about it that way. Just because I get so much hate from people thinking that just because, hey man, how dare you short Cardano? Cardano is the best project in the world, man. How dare you? Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Don't do that. I shouldn't be even defending myself. What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Bitcoin over here. Okay, so Bitcoin. Oh, so by the way, guys, Mango RSI will soon be available. I'm pretty excited to announce this too. It's been giving me some really good trades, but this is not what I wanted to talk about just yet. Here we are talking about Bitcoin USD. Again, I want to keep this video really short and sweet. We've been talking about Bitcoin essentially popping over the cloud, and if it does do that, that's when we get bullish, right? It made its way to the top of the cloud just as expected. If you guys do remember, in the video and in the Mango Groove, we pretty much highlighted the circle over here and highlighted the circle over here, right? And well, we made our way to the first circle. Now the question is, do we make our way down to the second circle? I was very clear on we are expecting Bitcoin to get to this area over here, but until it starts closing candles, I was looking for 2 4-hour candles over here, guys, before we get bullish on it. Far too many people were getting bullish before we even close a single candle. And what happens? You buy at the top of the cloud, buy against resistance, and then get dumped on, right? Now, this isn't an aggressive dump by any means, but it is so typical, right? Again, I'm not putting any of you down. I'm just referencing some of the PMs I got. People ask me, Sean, I longed over here. What do I do now? The question is, why did you long over here? I know why. Because you saw price go up and you started feeling FOMO and you're thinking, oh my God, this is it. Bitcoin's going to go to the moon from here. It's been printing 4-hour candles after 4-hour candles towards the upside. Do not get stuck on the lower time frames, guys. You will get shook out. This zone, this is reminding me so much of what happened in the 3K area. Now, I'm not saying that this is the bottom just because of that. It just reminds me of that zone because too many people are getting stuck in the low time frames and their stash was dwindling, and eventually, well, they lost hope, and that's when the market started the rally, just when they decided to exit and give up on their stash. Anyways, what are we looking at over here? Well, a possible edge to edge trade to the bottom of the cloud. If we close a 4-hour candle underneath 6,580, same plan as yesterday. Please go ahead and watch yesterday's video because I'm really tired today. I do not want to be doing a longer video. First target would be the 4-hour 200 moving average, which, by the way, has finally started showing an angle towards the upside. While everybody was getting bullish because we took the 4-hour 200 moving average, I wasn't, because look at that, it's still angling towards the downside until, well, most recently, until today rather, around earlier this morning, or was last night actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and delete all of that. Okay, so that's the 4-hour time frame. On the 12-hour too, now we can start moving upwards on the time frame, start going 4-hour, 12-hour, then on towards the daily. On the 12-hour, I'm looking at the 21 EMA. The fact that we have been closing underneath the 21 EMA consistently, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've not been able to take the 12-hour 21 EMA at all. But at the same time, we are not seeing the continuation on over to the downside. I was looking at the Kijun, right? 5,900, 5,800, which lines up with what? With our weekly levels, our weekly 200 EMA. Well, now the 12-hour Kijun has jutted on over to the upside. So perhaps I look to take some more profits around 6,100, 6,200. That is a major level as well. We did take our first profit around, not 6, was it? Yeah, it was right here actually, 6,550-ish. Do I up my take profit? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I have to think about this. I'm still leaning towards that weekly level of around 5,950-ish. Okay, so we talked about 12-hour, right? We are closing candles underneath the 21 EMA, but we're not seeing continuation. On the daily, we are seeing the opposite. We are closing candles above the 21 EMA, but we are not seeing continuation. Now, this candle over here, we're living underneath the 21 EMA, but we've not yet closed this candle, right? So maybe the daily salvages itself and closes above yet again, frustrating everybody. But maybe not. Now, here's the thing. If the daily had closed above this horizontal right over here at around 6,920-ish, then I would actually have been looking for further upside. But it didn't do that. Right towards the end of the day, right towards the new candle could open, we came and closed underneath. So it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. So when it's not easy, what do? You look at the higher time frames. You look at the 2-day. And what's the 2-day saying? We are underneath the 2-day 21 EMA. We're underneath the 2-day Kijun. And perhaps now have a chance to finally close a candle underneath the 2-day 10 SMA, like we talked about in yesterday's video. Please go ahead and watch yesterday's video. A lot more was discussed. The 10 SMA on the 2-day has been proving has very good support for several days now. Do we finally lose it? If we do that, that would make me feel a lot more confident in my direction towards the downside over here. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about the weekly. The weekly not looking good at all. Remember, I was looking for further continuation, perhaps down to all the way again 5,900ish, right? You just look at these horizontals over here and that would be your target. But if you turn on your 200 EMA, we'll do that right now. Turn on 200 EMA, you're going to see that that lines up very well with a lot. That was your 12-hour Kijun as well. 12-hour Kijun is no longer over here, but it's your weekly support, your weekly 200 EMA, and I was targeting that. We're not seeing that thrust down just yet, but you know how Bitcoin can surprise you. If we even close this weekly candle underneath 6,773, along with the fact that we've taken out this wick over here at around 6,743 already, I do think that we're going to make our way down there eventually. Now, of course, I could be wrong, and Bitcoin could salvage itself, but we're taking it day by day, and we will see signs on the lower time frames if Bitcoin wants to salvage itself on the weekly time frame. Bitcoin is being very resilient, but hey, again, the high time frames are your friend when things are looking confusing on the lower time frame. And do not let the lower time frames, and by lower time frame I'm talking about the 1 hour, the 4 hour, get you frustrated, get your account shook out, get your account chopped up. Don't do it that way. Do it the mango way. Do it the stress-free way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next one.